Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you the quickest, not really quickest, but the cutest and kind of simplest embellishments. So this is some mini fairy floss that I've made on sticks. So I've used 2 different lengths of sticks, and then I have a nice cute baby pink one and a nice baby green one, and I'm going to show you how to make these, but very quickly. Here's just an example of how you could use it. So here's just an embellishment that I made, and I could just go, boom, there we go. So I've stuck it on there, so instead of having this piece here, I could just put that on there like so. And there is a cute little embellishment. So this would be awesome for carousel projects or any sort of fun carnival themed project. So I'm going to show you how to make these today. Okay, so what you're going to need basically is some yarn. So this is just some pink yarn that I have from my stash. And then you're also going to need a little tiny stick. These are only the size that I have. So this is what the size is originally, and then I've just cut it down to this size. Here, if you had toothpicks, you could use those, but this is what I have on hand. What you are going to need to do basically is just cut a strip of yarn, so this is probably 60 centimeters worth of yarn. And you're just going to separate it into the 4 strands. So what I've done, and the most easiest way I've done it, is to hold it in your finger like so and just twirl it. So I'm going to separate all 4 of these and then come back to you. Okay, so I've pulled it apart to all the chunks that I want. So here's a chunk, and then basically what I do is I just take a comb and I just brush it out, and then once I have a little bit on my comb, I just put it off to the side because I want to break it up as best as I can. Then I just pull it like so. You can pull it, you don't have to use the comb. I'm just pinching and pulling it apart with my fingers. And you will get a pile of fluff that starts to look like this. I would recommend still doing it in little chunks, because otherwise it's just going to be too hard to pull apart. At least right now this is a very manageable amount to pull apart, and then I can just go, alright, add it to my pile, grab my next piece of string and just start pulling. So I'm going to do that with all of this until I have a nice pile like that. Okay, so here's my pile of fluff, and what I'm going to do is put a little dab of hot glue on this stick. I'm going to use the end that I cut so I have a nice clean bottom. I'm just putting it on the top. What I'm going to do is just grab a little bit, not a lot, only want a little bit, because I just want enough to kind of stick to this hot glue. And what I do is kind of just wrap it with my finger as best as I can so that it kind of sticks. So that, surprisingly, is actually stuck on there right now. Then what I'm going to do is just take a section. I'm just pulling it apart a little bit more. So you can do this till it's as fluffy as you want. So here we go. I go nice and broken up, and I'm just going to start twisting and twirling like you would if you were making, you know, fairy floss at home. So I'm kind of cupping it in my fingers and just twirling as best as I can. If there's bits that's falling off and not sticking, then I separate it a little bit more, and then I twirl again to make it, and then I just twirl and I make it fit like so. So you can go as much or as little as you want. I actually quite like this amount. I'm going to add a little bit more on though. So same thing, I'm just laying a section like that, and then I'm just twisting on. So the more fluffier it is like this, as you can see, the cuter it's going to look. And then there you go. There's your super cute little mini fairy floss, candy floss, whatever you call it in your country. I'm going to quickly make an embellishment to stick this on, so when I come back I'll show you guys this in use, but that's the tutorial section. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video on how you make these really cute little fairy floss embellishments. I love how these look. I think they're so cute. Okay, so I thought I'd just jump back on and show you what I've made. So this is what I've stuck it on. I put a little bow on the stick there just because I thought the stick looked really plain. And I've just made another one of these embellished circles. This one is a lot thinner than my other ones are because I knew I'd have the puffy heart sticking out there, but I've added some trim and I just tried to make it look as like delicate-y carouseling as I could. But I really like the way that this one turned out, and if you were doing a carnival or a Maggie Holmes carousel or a birthday party, these embellishments would be so cute. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you really liked it, consider subscribing because that would be fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you make one, I'd love to see what it looks like, so tag me on Instagram. It's the same name, Jamie the Scrapper. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye!